had it. Yeah, glasses. I was out. It's above zero. I thought, you know what? The two lane wide driveway, due to me being lazy, had become more of a 1 lane driveway due to snow. And I thought, well, since it's melting, Mazel try to widen that out a bit, which I did. You also till it's afternoon, because I've switched to the hard stuff. Fruit punch. That's still going away. I just keep hitting it. So I figured whilst since that's doing its thing, I'm gonna do this thing. Now I get to remember what screws held what. Right. Alright. So, yeah, working on the ASAT still. Part 3, I guess. Sure. Part 2 is uploading. Alright, so what do we got here? There should be 5 of those. Assume those 2 things hold that control plate on. Is it the single small screw? Probably. I don't know. Well, goes in. I don't think Ben wants one of my hairs threaded into it. Snugify that. All right. Let's come on, easy. There we are. Oh, soldering iron's been on the whole time. Isn't that just wonderful? There we go. Let's just pretend we didn't notice that. Sure. Where's the control cover? Right off camera. Well, that looks pretty good. No, not really. See, if we go like that, you can see, but she's fine from a distance. So, all right. How? Oh, you didn't. You did. You stupid bastard. That has to be fed through this before you solder it on. Damn it. Good thing we left the soldering iron on. Apparently that's karma. She's real, you know. Oh. Sure. I know some of you were saying back in part 2, but Ben, oh, come on. With the shakes now, too? Because I have to turn my wrist inward? Great. Oh, Ben. I always get thrown off because not everything else. Oh. What do we got going on here? Do it in reverse order? Sure. I know you. Alright. Can you? No. Trust me, I'm just pulling the wires off. That's all I'm doing, folks. You're not missing much. You can do it. What? Why? Why are you not releasing? I can smell the heat. I'd probably hear a sizzle if that thing wasn't going. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Oh, you almost did it. Hang on. Yep, got a little warm. So we're going to prop it up. There. Fine. Any kind of needle nose. There we go. Alright. Let's try this again. Don't. Why? Well, because you got stuff just laying on top of other stuff. That's why. and then you keep hitting it. How about we get rid of that so that doesn't keep doing that, and then we'll turn. Sure. That's not what we want. That's the wrong tool. Alright. And I'm going to be hearing that thing all day. I have been hearing it all day. Really? Do we need to tin the tip? Just a touch. Just a touch, yeah. Apparently that's what we needed to do. Right, you put the thing on the thing to rotate. Where'd that thing go? Right there. Those of you that are keeping up with the series know what I'm talking about, when the thing for the thing and the thing. And can't. Did you leave enough room for yourself? Not really. That's fine. There we go. Clean the tip. Alright. So, this went like that. This is going in the middle. You already took the nut off that. Fine. That's probably the nut that's sitting off to the side, Ben, that you were wondering about earlier off camera. Bet you it is. This one. You can't see what I'm doing at this point. Threaded it through. Threaded it, yeah. Threaded it toward. There we go. And then we just tighten that up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sure. Now we can do part 2 again. Kind of makes me think, what was the point in uploading part 2 since we're just redoing it again? I don't know. Did you do an intro to this video, Ben? Nope. Intro complete. Come on. I suppose I could shoot one at the end, you know, one of those, hi! You know, stand-up style. These are all just, yeah, crimped and shredded. And that's why you leave the little rubber tips on when you feed it through, Ben. Why? There. Are you? I think they just ratted this out with a rat file, and then it's all rough in there, and it keeps grabbing. Why? Just go through. That's all I ask. You and your friend. One of them's going, the other not so much. Why? There. Oh, look at that. You poked out the other side. What about your friend? Oh, there you are too. Look at the two of you just there. Alright. Have you twisted yourselves around the other wires inside? Probably. Oh yeah, you're just frayed all to pieces. So much for tinning the tip. Alright. Well, there we go. Since we still got the clamp on her, how are you doing? Oh, you got another 6 minutes to go? That's fine. Probably take me 6 minutes to solder these 2 leads. Going to re-tin. Just a dip, not all the solder, Aaron. How? I don't know if you can see this. Don't really care at this point. Got the shakes. Great. Perfect. Huff in those fumes. Why do the fumes go right up into the nasal cavity? That's what I'd like to know. Why? Why do you not want to? Get off there. Just holding my breath there. All the flux was coming into the nasal. We know you need to be tinned too. I'd like to be tinned. Yep, I get it. I get it. I get it. Let's clean the excess old mungy stuff off there. Let it just retain some more heat. And I'm just a touch. Just a touch. You can barely even see it. There's no ball hanging off the end of the solder tip. Well, there will be in a moment. So that wasn't enough. There we go. Load it in. Because you didn't last time. Why? Oh, that's the light there. I was covering it with my thumb. Perfect. All right. Let's bring this back. Bring it around. How? Because we'll just do that to get out of the way slightly. Use your tools. Why don't we untwist that while it's, yeah. There you go. Alright. Scott Brockway's just rolling his eyes and fuming. I get it. Yes, I was heating it up and then adding it in once it was already warmed up. Now, we can draw that back in. Sure. We'll just place that there. And we'll just, well, how long do you have? 2.5 minutes to go. See? That's not bad. So how did this go together? That's, was it that way or was it that way? I don't remember. I should have paid attention to that. So, what do we got for parts? That, I think, just use that. That being the first. So, we'll just start that on there. Wow, this is going to be another... Is there going to be a part 4? Like, seriously? Man, Ben's going to want this back at some point. And in between editing and uploading previous parts, I'm also watching Daytona 500. She's on the pause right now. Alright. And that's pause as in P-A-U-S-E, not P-A-W-S. I always look at the washer. Which side looks nicer? Always put the nicer side up. Seems the nut. It's easier than cleaning the crud off of it. Just pick the nice side. Come on. Are ya? Are ya? Yeah, you are. Do we have... Suppose we could use these again. There we go. Nice and snug. How about you? You're not, because you just got started. That's right. Wonder how many wires I'm going to break off while putting this all back together. Whoever said 4, that's a good number. Of course, I already hear a couple of you. Who would pay Ben to wire anything on? And I get it. No, again, probably the same hair as before. All right, are you going to? How did that work out before? So that's a hole. That's a hole. Oh, you're done. Perfect. Let's turn you off then. That's a good way. How about you turn off the soldering iron again? Hedge your bets. How? Help a guy understand what, oh, is it you? Are you soldered to that piece? No, you're just crossed over. Oh, okay. Okay. What about if we just flipped you underneath a little bit? What does that do? Oh, now your ground wires just decided to start creeping away. Pay attention to your surroundings, Ben. Right, and then how? How those holes don't line up. So I guess you just hope for the best. Is that what we're doing? We just start one. Because I don't think this is the original control cover for this, folks. I know the last guy who was in here, so I suppose I could, send him a text and say, hey, how did you? And he's like, oh, don't even start. And I'm like, oh, okay. Is that the way it is? He says, yep, pretty much. So what we're doing is sort of like torquing the head bolts on a motor. We're just going to go around and back and forth and ease it down, pretty even like. Me constantly pushing pressure. Yep. Oh, she scooted a little. All right. Well, there we are. That looks... Oh, yeah. That's factory. Sure. Yep. Okay. Did that. Okay, I'm going to take this out and dry it. You don't need to see that, but how long are we into this? 17 minutes. All right, well, we'll just pause it here and see where we get. Oh, and for those who are wondering if these work, I don't know if you can see in there, but we got like all the mung. Yep. Well, this is dry. We're just going to do a little bit with it, excuse me, to wrap up this part, and then we'll do the setup. So I just want to, sure, confirming that these are all cleaned out. Perfect. Wonder what size those are. Watch this. I spent 2 hours cleaning this just to find out. Oh, that's it right there. Okay, well, there we are then. Are they frozen? That's the question. Oh yeah, they're frozen. That's what I thought. All right. So what we're gonna do is the old classic 3-in-1, and I'm just going to let that just a drop on each one. They smooth around so it goes around rather than just filling up. And I'm hoping I don't have to take these right off. But Moz will do them all. So we're going to let that sit. And then I'm going to clean this up. And then, that's pretty much where I'm at with the project at the moment. How about we not have the oil wick into my pad? And yeah, I'm gonna play with this for who knows how long, and then we'll come back with part 4 in the series, which is the actual setup, which is the reason this was here in the first place. Perfect. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this. Again, like, share, subscribe. Oh, you're frozen. You're loose. Sweet. So, oh, yeah. Well, there's less palm muting on the higher strings, so far we've got that doesn't seem to be doing anything. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, you're moving. Ho ho! I love it. Oh, you are frozen. Okay. So that one on the D string. Oh, you're working on the A. How about you? Oh, you're a little gritty, but I can feel you. You're not going to want to lower too much, but we can work with that. I can feel it. How about you? Did you, oh. See, you all want to raise the action. None of you want to lower the action, which tells me underneath side has got some issues. You're just frozen right solid. All right, yeah, so I'm going to deal with this. Cheers, folks. Have a great day. Enjoy the sun if you have sun. Enjoy the snow if you have snow. Just enjoy life. Yep, that's what we're all here for. Cheers. Peace, folks. Where's the remote? That's the remote.